Barnaby Gilded's Skybound Report.
6 months. That's how long it's been since the day the Tower of Law stopped feeling invincible. Since the sound of swords and spellfire echoed through the chambers of power, and every citizen of Ulduvai looked skyward and wondered, are we truly safe anymore? This is Barnaby Gilded, and tonight, dear listeners, we're not breaking news. We're remembering it. We're re-examining the events that shook our empire to its core, not as headlines, but as warnings still echoing in the halls of power. 6 months ago, Sky Marshal Emin Asimov, iron-willed, steel-eyed, one of the most powerful men in the empire, was nearly cut down in his own office at the peak of the Tower of Law. Assassins, armed with advanced cloaking, forged credentials, and perfect timing. They infiltrated what was supposed to be the most secure structure in Ulduvai and walked straight to their target. But they failed. Asimov survived, and yet the real damage was done. Not to the Marshal, but to our trust. Because just minutes later, the city's maximum security prison, located in the very same tower, was thrown into chaos. Cell doors opened, guards were scattered, and among the escapees were some of the darkest names ever etched into Shory records. Dawnmer, the butcher of Moonrise, Jamoke, the girl with the devil's smile, and most notably, Jacques. 6 months, and the scars from that day still throb like fresh wounds. And yet, what have we truly learned? Who has been held accountable? What truths have been revealed? Now that time has passed, let us speak plainly. That was no ordinary breach. That was not the work of wild anarchists or foolish rebels. It was a coordinated operation, likely backed by forces with insider access and official clearance. We've all seen the reports. We've all heard the whispers. Cloaked killers don't just stroll into the Sky Marshal's sanctum unless someone on the inside opened a door. And what of the 055? The elite task force meant to protect us from threats like this? Suspiciously absent during the attack. And when they did reappear, it was to clean up the mess. Or perhaps to tie off loose ends. So let me ask you, listeners, was the assassination attempt meant to succeed, or simply to send a message, to shake the tower, to remind those who sit high above that they're not untouchable, and that someone, somewhere, still holds the knife? Some claim it was a failed coup. Others whisper that it was a trial run, a demonstration of what could happen if certain individuals didn't play along. And when the tower refused to speak, when the 055 deflected blame, well, the silence spoke louder than any explosion ever could. 6 months later, and where are we? Jacques is still free. Jamoke has vanished into the Undercity. The Tower of Law remains wounded, hiding behind steel and enchantments, pretending it still controls the storm. But we remember, don't we? You and I. We remember the fear, the chaos, the questions that never got answered. We remember the day the Empire blinked and realized it had been watched the whole time. You see, my friends, time doesn't erase treachery. It only gives it room to grow. And those who think the people have forgotten, those who sit comfortably in their towers, they'd do well to remember. Barnaby Gilded never forgets. And neither do you. But before we dig too deep, let's take a moment to breathe. Just a moment. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. And while you reflect on what we've just uncovered, enjoy a few of the latest hits from the incomparable Velma Knox. Coming up next, her haunting new single, Whisper Veil.
Introducing Duval's Imports, your passport to luxury and authenticity. Are you tired of settling for mediocrity? Are you craving a taste of the extraordinary, the exotic, and the truly exceptional? Look no further than Duval's Imports, where every product is a masterpiece sourced directly from the corners of the globe. At Duval's Imports, we don't just offer goods, we provide experiences. Step into our enchanting stores and prepare to be whisked away on a journey of discovery, where each item tells a story of distant lands and rich cultural heritage. From rare spices that ignite the palate to exquisite jewelry that sparkles with elegance, our collection is a testament to the beauty and diversity of the world. But beware of imitations. Unlike those dastardly competitors, Twaddle and Consternation, who peddle cheap knockoffs and mass-produced junk, Duval's Imports stands for authenticity and quality. We handpick every item, ensuring that only the finest craftsmanship and the purest ingredients make it to our shelves. When you choose Duval's, you choose excellence. So why settle for second best when you can experience the best? Visit Duval's Imports today and elevate your lifestyle with the treasures of the world. Don't let Twaddle and Consternation fool you with their gimmicks and tricks. Trust in Duval's for an unparalleled shopping experience that will leave you enchanted and inspired. Duval's Imports, where luxury meets authenticity.
Close your eyes. Feel the air. Something lingers everywhere. Not a breath, not a sound. But listen close, I am around. Close your eyes, feel the air. Something lingered everywhere. Not a breath, not a sound. But listen close, I am around. I sing in the hollow, the space in between, drifting like starlight, awake in a dream. Reach through the silence, slip past the veil. Follow my whisper, too quiet to fail. I sing in the hollow, space